Have you ever noticed how the more you try to hold on to something, the more it seems to slip away? How might this apply to your relationships and attempts at attracting others? Have you ever found yourself tirelessly pursuing someone's affection or approval, only to feel like they're drifting further away with every attempt? It's a scenario many of us have faced, caught in the paradox of desire. The more we chase, the more elusive the goal seems. This common experience underlines a profound, often overlooked aspect of human relationships, the delicate dance of attraction and the energy we emit in our interactions. Imagine attraction not as a goal to be achieved through relentless pursuit, but as a magnetism that can be cultivated and drawn towards us, effortlessly. This shift in perspective invites us into the world of energy dynamics, an invisible yet powerful force shaping every connection we form. At its core, this concept challenges the conventional approach of actively chasing after someone, suggesting instead a paradoxical strategy. The less we chase, the more attractive we become. This idea might sound counterintuitive at first glance. After all, we're conditioned to believe that effort equals outcome. The harder we try, the more likely we are to succeed. But when it comes to human relationships and attraction, the rules of the game are fundamentally different. It's not about how much we do, but how we are, our state of being, our presence, and the energy we project. In the next few moments, we will explore together how shifting from a mindset of chasing to one of attracting, by harnessing the principles of energy dynamics, can transform our relationships and make us naturally more appealing to others. We'll delve into the backwards law, the power of non-attachment, the importance of self-validation, and much more, uncovering the keys to becoming a person who attracts rather than chases. So, if you're ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, let's dive into the art of attracting without chasing and unlock the secret to drawing others towards us, not through force, but through the magnetic pull of our own energy. Energy dynamics. Reflect on a time when you felt pushed away by someone's efforts to get closer to you. What energy were they bringing into the interaction? How does this shape your understanding of energy dynamics in your own life? At the heart of human interactions lies a complex web of energy dynamics, unseen forces that govern the flow of connection and attraction between people. Picture energy as a stream of water, meandering and shaping the landscape of our relationships. In its natural state, this stream flows effortlessly, nourishing and connecting lives. However, when we chase after someone, it's akin to forcefully redirecting this stream against its natural course, causing turbulence and ultimately repelling the very connection we seek. This phenomenon, where our efforts to attract seem to push others away, can be baffling. Yet it stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of how attraction works. Attraction, in many ways, operates like gravity, a natural force that draws objects closer without any effort. When we chase someone, we emit a forceful energy that disrupts this natural gravitational pull. Instead of drawing people towards us, our energy signals desperation and neediness, qualities that are typically unattractive. Consider the analogy of a butterfly garden. The garden doesn't chase after butterflies, it simply exists, full of flowers and plants that naturally attract these creatures. The garden's allure comes from what it is, not from any effort to capture the butterflies. Similarly, when we focus on being our most authentic and vibrant selves, we become like the garden, naturally drawing people towards us through the beauty and authenticity of our being. Chasing after someone often leads to an energetic imbalance. It places the chased in a position of power and the chaser in a position of weakness, disrupting the natural equilibrium of mutual attraction. This imbalance is palpable even if not overtly acknowledged. People tend to move away from sources of pressure or neediness, gravitating instead towards those who exude a sense of completeness and self-sufficiency. Furthermore, when we chase, we're focused on the object of our desire rather than on the quality of the connection. This outward focus drains our energy, leaving less for personal growth and self-enrichment, qualities that genuinely enhance our attractiveness. In contrast, by focusing inward and cultivating our own interests, passions, and well-being, we generate a positive energy that attracts others naturally. In essence, understanding and respecting energy dynamics invites us to shift our approach from pursuing to becoming, to focus on enriching our garden, knowing that in doing so, we will naturally attract the butterflies we desire. This is the power of energy dynamics in shaping the landscape of our relationships. The backwards law. Can you think of an instance where trying harder made something more difficult to achieve? How might letting go change the outcome in future situations? The backwards law, a concept eloquently described by philosopher Alan Watts, encapsulates the paradoxical idea that the more you pursue feeling better all the time, the less satisfied you become, as pursuing something only reinforces the fact that you lack it in the first place. Watts explains, when you try to stay on the surface of the water, you sink, but when you try to sink, you float. This principle, though seemingly counterintuitive, offers profound insights into the nature of desire and the pursuit of happiness, especially in the context of relationships and attraction. Imagine for a moment the act of trying to fall asleep when you're not tired. The more effort you put into sleeping, the more elusive sleep becomes. Your mind races, your body grows tense, and despite your best efforts to will yourself into slumber, sleep slips further away. This scenario is a perfect illustration of the backwards law in action. It's the effort itself that becomes the barrier to achieving the desired state. Applying this concept to relationships, think about the times when you've really wanted someone to like you. Maybe you've gone out of your way to appear more interesting, more engaging, or even pretended to be someone you're not, all in the effort to win their affection. Paradoxically, these attempts often lead to the opposite of the intended effect. The person you're trying to attract can sense the effort, the desperation, and the lack of authenticity, which are far from attractive qualities. In contrast, consider someone who is comfortable in their own skin, who engages with others without an agenda or a desperate need for approval. This person, without making any overt effort to attract, often becomes the center of attention. Their ease and authenticity draw others to them effortlessly. This example underscores the backwards law. By not trying too hard, by not overtly seeking to attract, you become more attractive. The lesson here is profound yet simple. In the realm of human connections, striving too hard to be liked or to attract someone can actually repel them. It's by embracing who we are, by finding contentment in our own company, and by releasing the tight grip on our desires, that we create space for genuine connections to flourish. Alan Watts's wisdom reminds us that sometimes the way to achieve what we most desire is to let go of the pursuit and allow the beauty of our authentic selves to attract naturally. Attraction through non-attachment. Where in your life could practicing non-attachment bring more peace or fulfillment? How does non-attachment differ from disengagement in your perspective? Non-attachment, a principle often misunderstood as indifference or emotional detachment, is in fact a profound approach to relationships that fosters genuine attraction. It signifies a deep engagement with life and others, but without clinging to specific outcomes or trying to control how others feel about us. This distinction is crucial. While disengagement implies a withdrawal from interaction, non-attachment is about participating fully, yet freely, without being enslaved by our desires for a particular result. Consider the metaphor of holding sand in your hand. If you grasp it too tightly, the sand trickles through your fingers and is lost. However, if you hold it loosely, it remains with you. This image beautifully illustrates non-attachment. It's about holding our desires lightly so that we can enjoy relationships and interactions for what they are, rather than what we want them to be, thereby allowing a natural flow of energy that fosters attraction. Non-attachment is not about removing yourself emotionally or physically from relationships. It's about removing the weight of expectation. This approach allows individuals to engage with others more authentically, creating an attractive energy dynamic rooted in freedom and joy. By embracing non-attachment, we not only enrich our own lives but also become inherently more attractive to others, drawing people toward us with the magnetic pull of our genuine presence. Sexual polarity. Have you ever experienced a deep attraction that seemed to defy logic? How do you think sexual polarity played a role in this? Sexual polarity refers to the magnetic attraction created by the presence of contrasting yet complementary energies, typically characterized as masculine and feminine. These energies, regardless of one's gender or sexual orientation, play a crucial role in generating attraction and maintaining vibrancy in relationships. It's important to note that these concepts of masculine and feminine energies are not tied to gender stereotypes, but are rather qualities present in everyone to varying degrees. At its core, sexual polarity is about the interplay of difference. Like the north and south poles of a magnet, it is the opposition that creates attraction. In the context of relationships, this means embracing and expressing your authentic energy. Whether it leans towards the traditionally masculine traits of assertiveness, direction, and strength, or the traditionally feminine traits of receptiveness, nurturance, and empathy. The importance of maintaining authenticity in these dynamics cannot be overstated. When individuals feel pressured to conform to societal expectations or suppress their natural inclinations, the result can be a dampening of this essential polarity, leading to a loss of attraction and vitality in the relationship. Conversely, when partners honor their true selves, allowing for a natural expression of their unique energies, they enhance the magnetic pull towards each other. Sexual polarity thrives on authenticity and the celebration of differences. It's about understanding that the strongest attractions come from the dynamic dance of energies, where each partner brings their true self to the relationship. By embracing our inherent qualities and allowing them to complement each other, we create a powerful, electrifying connection that sustains attraction and deepens intimacy. Self-validation. What are some ways you seek validation from others? How could shifting towards self-validation alter your feelings of self-worth and attractiveness? The quest for external validation is a path many treads, often unconsciously, in pursuit of feeling worthy or loved. This search for approval from others can be a perilous journey, as it places the source of our self-esteem in the hands of others, making it volatile and dependent on their perceptions and reactions. The dangers of this pursuit lie not only in the potential erosion of self-worth, but also in its impact on our attractiveness. When we rely on others to validate our worth, we project an energy of neediness and insecurity, which can diminish our appeal to others. At its core, self-validation is the recognition and acceptance of one's own value and worth from within. It's about affirming oneself, celebrating successes, and embracing failures as part of the growth process, independent of external opinions. This internal source of validation creates a solid foundation of self-esteem that enhances personal magnetism and attraction. Practical steps for self-validation. 1. Self-affirmations. Begin each day by stating positive affirmations that focus on your strengths, achievements, and values. For example, I am capable, I am worthy of love and respect, and I embrace my journey with confidence. This practice can rewire your thought patterns towards a more positive self-view. 2. Journaling. Keep a journal where you reflect on your daily experiences, focusing on moments you felt proud or accomplished. This practice helps in recognizing your own value and learning to appreciate yourself more deeply. 3. Setting personal goals. Establish clear, achievable goals for yourself in various aspects of your life. Achieving these goals will provide tangible evidence of your capabilities, fostering a sense of self-efficacy and reducing the need for external validation. 4. Mindfulness and self-compassion. Engage in mindfulness exercises to become more aware of your internal dialogue. Whenever you catch yourself seeking external validation or being overly critical, practice self-compassion by speaking to yourself as you would to a dear friend. 5. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate your daily victories, no matter how small. This can range from completing a task you've been putting off to having a meaningful conversation. Celebrating these moments can boost your self-esteem and reinforce the habit of self-validation. By fostering a habit of self-validation, you cultivate a sense of inner strength and confidence that naturally attracts others. It shifts your energy from one of seeking to one of self-assured presence, making you not just more attractive, but also more fulfilled and resilient in the face of life's challenges. Present moment engagement. What activities or moments help you feel most present? How does being in the present moment influence the energy you project to others? Living in the present moment is a powerful practice that enhances not only our personal well-being, but also our attractiveness to others. This state of engagement, often referred to as mindfulness, involves fully immersing ourselves in the here and now, appreciating life as it unfolds without being overly fixated on past regrets or future anxieties. Such presence radiates a calm, confident energy that is inherently attractive, drawing others toward its genuine and peaceful aura. The impact of present moment engagement on attractiveness stems from its ability to amplify our authentic selves. When we are truly present, our conversations become more meaningful, our laughter more genuine, and our appreciation for others more apparent. This authenticity invites deeper connections and fosters a sense of ease and comfort in those around us. Tips for staying present and engaged. 1. Mindful breathing. Whenever you find your mind wandering to the past or future, gently guide your focus back to your breath. Take several deep, slow breaths, feeling the air move in and out of your body. This simple practice can center you back in the present moment. 2. Single tasking. In a world that often praises multitasking, try the opposite approach. Focus on one task at a time, fully immersing yourself in it. Whether it's eating a meal, taking a walk, or having a conversation, give it your undivided attention. You'll likely find more enjoyment and satisfaction in your activities. 3. Gratitude practices. Cultivate a habit of acknowledging things you're grateful for each day. Gratitude anchors you in the present and highlights the beauty in the ordinary moments of life. 4. Mindful listening. When engaging with others, practice mindful listening. Pay attention to their words, tone, and body language without planning your response while they speak. This level of attentiveness not only enhances your interactions, but also deepens your relationships. 5. Digital detox. Set aside regular periods where you disconnect from electronic devices. This can help reduce distractions, allowing you to more fully engage with the present moment and the people around you. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you encourage a state of being that is fully engaged and authentically present. This not only enriches your own experience of life, but also enhances your attractiveness as you become a beacon of calm, focused energy in a distracted world. Vulnerability, the paradox of strength. Vulnerability, often misconceived as a sign of weakness, is in truth one of the most potent forms of strength. It entails opening up, letting others see our true selves, including our fears, hopes, and insecurities. This openness fosters a deep level of authenticity and connection, making us more attractive to those around us. It's in our vulnerability that we find the courage to be genuinely ourselves, inviting others to do the same, and forming connections based on mutual trust and understanding. The power of vulnerability lies in its ability to dismantle barriers. It strips away the facades we often hide behind, encouraging a more honest and heartfelt interaction. Consider the difference between a conversation where both parties keep to safe, superficial topics versus one where they share personal experiences, doubts, and dreams. The latter, by inviting vulnerability, often leads to a stronger, more meaningful connection. For instance, take the story of Leo, who always felt the need to project an image of unwavering confidence and competence, especially in his professional life. He feared that any sign of doubt or uncertainty would make him less respectable or attractive as a leader. However, during a particularly challenging project, Leo chose to openly express his concerns and ask for his team's input and support. This act of vulnerability not only deepened his relationships with his colleagues, but also increased their respect for him. They saw his willingness to show genuine self-doubt not as weakness, but as a brave and relatable form of leadership. Similarly, in romantic relationships, moments of vulnerability, such as sharing personal fears or showing emotional rawness, can significantly deepen the bond between partners. Emma and Sam's relationship, for instance, reached a new level of intimacy when Emma shared her struggles with anxiety, something she had never done before. Sam's understanding and supportive response not only made Emma feel loved and accepted for who she truly is, but also increased her attraction towards Sam, seeing him as a safe harbor and a trusted partner. And vulnerability, therefore, is not just about showing our softer side. It's about the courage to be seen, the strength to embrace our entirety, and the wisdom to know that true connections are formed not in perfection, but in the beauty of our authenticity. It's in this space of openness that relationships flourish and attractions deepen, grounded in the genuine admiration of each other's true selves. Share a moment when being vulnerable led to a deeper connection. How did it feel to open up, and what was the outcome? Boundaries, the foundation of self-respect and attraction. What's one boundary you've set that has positively impacted your life? How did it change the dynamic of the relationship it was set in? Setting healthy boundaries is a profound expression of self-respect. It communicates to ourselves and others that we value our well-being, time, and emotional energy. Far from being a barrier to connection, healthy boundaries actually enhance our attractiveness. They signal confidence, self-assurance, and the ability to advocate for oneself, qualities that are inherently appealing. By establishing clear limits, we not only protect our mental and emotional space, but also invite others to interact with us in more meaningful and respectful ways. Healthy boundaries can range from the ability to say no without guilt, to defining personal space, to expressing how we prefer to be treated. These boundaries are not rigid walls, but rather flexible guidelines that help navigate relationships, ensuring mutual respect and understanding. Guidance on establishing and maintaining boundaries. 1. Self-reflection. Begin by understanding your own needs and limits. What makes you feel comfortable and respected? Identifying these feelings helps in setting boundaries that are authentic to you. 2. Clear communication. Express your boundaries clearly and directly. Use I statements to assert your needs respectfully, such as, I feel overwhelmed when we don't plan our meetings in advance. Can we try scheduling our catch-ups? 3. Consistency. Consistently uphold your boundaries. This may require reaffirming your limits, especially in new relationships or situations where they are being tested. 4. Flexibility. While maintaining your core boundaries, be open to revising them as you grow and as your relationships evolve. Healthy boundaries adapt to new circumstances and insights. 5. Mutual respect. Encourage and respect the boundaries of others. This reciprocal approach fosters a balanced and healthy dynamic in any relationship. Boundaries are not only attractive because they demonstrate self-respect, they also create a safe space for genuine connection. By clearly defining how we wish to be treated, we invite others to engage with us in more thoughtful and considerate ways, laying the foundation for relationships built on mutual respect and authentic attraction. Self-love and acceptance, the heart of attractiveness. In what ways are you practicing self-love and acceptance? How has this journey influenced the relationships in your life? The journey towards genuine attractiveness begins with self-love and acceptance. Embracing ourselves with all our imperfections and strengths is the foundation upon which true connection and attraction are built. This profound self-acceptance radiates outward, creating an aura of confidence and inner peace that is deeply attractive. It tells the world that we are comfortable in our own skin, capable of offering love because we have first loved ourselves. Self-love is not about narcissism or egotism. It's about acknowledging our worth, treating ourselves with kindness and respect, and recognizing that our value does not diminish because of our flaws or mistakes. It is this acceptance that fosters genuine self-confidence, which is a key factor in attractiveness. When we love and accept ourselves, we free ourselves from the need for external validation, allowing our true selves to shine through. Steps to embrace self-love and acceptance. 1. Practice self-compassion. Be as kind to yourself as you would be to a dear friend. Speak to yourself with gentleness, especially in times of failure or disappointment. 2. Celebrate your uniqueness. Recognize and celebrate what makes you different. Your unique qualities are what set you apart and make you attractive to others. 3. Forgive yourself. Let go of past mistakes. Understand that they are part of your journey and have contributed to your growth. 4. Prioritize self-care. Take time for activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Whether it's exercise, meditation, or pursuing hobbies, these acts of self-care reinforce self-love. 5. Set healthy boundaries. Protect your energy and well-being by setting healthy boundaries in your relationships. This act of self-respect enhances your self-esteem and attractiveness. Self-love and acceptance are magnetic qualities that draw people toward us. They enable us to engage with the world from a place of strength and authenticity, making us naturally more attractive. By committing to this path of self-love, we not only enhance our own lives, but also enrich the lives of those around us, creating deeper, more meaningful connections. As we conclude, remember that the path to attracting without chasing is one of self-discovery and growth. It's about embodying the qualities that naturally draw others to us: authenticity, confidence, and inner peace. I encourage you to embark on this transformative journey. Reflect on these principles. Where can you embrace more non-attachment in your life? How can you practice self-validation today? What steps will you take to live more fully in the present moment? Let these questions guide your path towards becoming not just a person who attracts, but one who enriches the lives of those around them through genuine connections and shared humanity. Your journey of attraction is not just about drawing others in, but about becoming a beacon of authenticity, love, and self-respect. As we navigate these pathways to attracting without chasing, I invite you to share your thoughts, reflections, and personal stories in the comments below. Which of these principles resonate with you the most, and why? Let's foster a community where we can learn from each other's experiences and grow together. Share your journey on social media and tag us, so we can celebrate our collective journey towards authenticity, self-love, and genuine connection. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content designed to empower you on your journey to personal and spiritual development. By subscribing, you'll become part of a community dedicated to exploring the depths of our potential and turning the life of our dreams into our reality. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. Remember, your potential is limitless, and your journey is just beginning. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights into making your dreams come true. Together, let's manifest a world of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. See you in the next video.